Carla, I want to start by expressing my absolute confidence in Tánaiste Varadkar. Sinn Féin is here tonight, yet again, preaching, once more claiming to apply standards to everyone else in this House, to hold others to account, yet when they are asked to account for their own actions, they fall silent. My colleagues have outlined many instances of hypocrisy, but I want to focus on one again, because Sinn Féin themselves have talked about the challenging year that people have faced due to COVID-19. Yet, in the midst of this pandemic, we saw Sinn Féin pack the streets and a cemetery for a funeral that wasn't even a funeral. It was, in fact, a political rally organised by Sinn Féin in West Belfast. When asked to account for their actions in their undermining of public health, we faced silence. And yet they needlessly subject the Dáil to this circus. A week after the Tánaiste answered every question put to him, he made himself accountable to this House, unlike those in the opposition benches. Ken Corla, I've worked with the Tánaiste for 8 years. I have seen how he works with other people, with other organisations, with political parties, with colleagues. I have seen how he has worked in difficult situations, with challenging problems, trying to ensure that he listens to every single position that is put forward, ensuring that the best outcome is reached for everybody concerned. And I don't think you have to work with him closely to see that. You only have to look at the work that he has done in relation to Brexit. He is an honourable person. He cares about his work. People say that he is ambitious. To be an ambitious public representative, I believe, is to ensure that you get the best possible outcome in everything that you do for the people whom you represent. As Taoiseach, one of his priorities, and he made no secret of this, was to ensure that there was a deal reached for a new GP contract. As a former Minister for Health, as someone who has trained as a GP himself, and someone who saw the benefits not just for patients in this country but for GPs and the wider public, this was his sole motive in sharing this document with the NAGP. He has apologised for how this was done, but he has also answered every question put to him in this House. That is why I think this motion is cynical. That is why this motion is uncalled for, and that is why this motion is a waste of precious time when we could be dealing with issues like COVID-19, like Brexit, or the multiple pieces of legislation and issues that people have elected us to deal with here. This is nothing more than a political stunt, and so I fully support the Government's motion of confidence in Tánaiste Varadkar.